Greetings to all of my Aries. Aries, we are going to get into a general reading for June the 25th through July the 1st. So really this is going to kind of be a ending of June, moving into July kind of reading, okay? And it can resonate. It could be past, present, future. So just take whatever applies to you and leave the rest. So let's get into it, Aries. Let's see how everything works out for you in this reading. Aries, you rule the first house, okay? And then I'll just read on what the first house that energy represents. Kind of generally, the first house is about like your self-image. It's about your personality. It's about being ambitious, having that drive, and your self-image is connected to your body. Like you care about how your body looks to people because it has a lot to do with you caring about how people see you. And so you may be the type where if your body looks very nice, you get a lot of attention and that makes you feel good. Some of you all are willing to do whatever it takes to make your body look nice, including plastic surgery, just because you enjoy that attention and you feel like it will open doors for you. And then some of you all, you're not willing to go through that plastic surgery phase. You're willing to use other forms of, or other techniques, I should say, to bring you the attention that you desire. And so, or to get those doors to open for you, whether it's finances, whether it's taking care of your loved ones around you, whatever it is. But you rule that first house energy. And so I'm going to read to you what that looks like. And these cards that I'm using are from this oracle deck here. Let me see. Like these cards here. They're from the Star Codes Astro Oracle deck by Heather Roan Robbins. Okay, so I should have pulled my glasses. Aries, asks you to remember your personal fire, your reasons for being alive. It pumps up the volume on your life force. Its energy is raw, exhilarating, direct, rude, passionate, and looking for a challenge. Use your wisdom to focus this raw power and give it a goal. Aries is the cardinal fire sign whose fresh, brash enthusiasm is symbolized by a headstrong ram. It rules the head and imbues initiation, new beginnings, spontaneity, rebellion, and rebirth. The sun shines here March the 20th through April the 20th. Aries activates our inner adolescent. Direct orders can set off knee-jerk rebellion. Instead of telling others what to do or how they feel, express your own experience and opinion and speak in I terms. Set a challenge and let others find their own answers. Make sure all sides feel heard. If a person feels torn between meeting their own needs and meeting another's, they'll take care of their own needs first. So don't set things up as an either or situation. Aries energy boils over quickly. If a situation threatens to erupt in conflict, get out, take a break, and come back later. The challenge with this is accidents increase when you are in a hurry, rushing through a project, or impatiently distracted. This flammable temperament can spark inspiration or spark a conflagration. Proceed with caution. So Aries, you have some amazing qualities about you, right? And you have some not so good qualities about you. Your amazing qualities, it's like you mark the beginning of spring in the northern hemisphere, right? after, the dark winters, and you represent like that spring, new life, miracles happening, things like that, right? Usually around your time of the month, around April, you have a lot of like the sun is coming out, you have the spring coming, you see all these new flowers, baby birds, new squirrels, everything, right? So you kind of start that new fresh energy. Also childlike energy, new life, new birth, childlike, like adolescent energy. You can be very fun. You know how to get a party started. You know how to kind of like get things going in around people. Like it's like people are like, oh, okay, if I want to go out, have a party, have a good time. If you bring an Aries with you, y'all probably are going to have a damn good time. As long as nothing is challenging. Because then it ventures into the dark side of you, Aries, where because you embody that adolescent energy, sometimes you'll have a knee-jerk reaction to something that isn't so serious, and it will boil over into something else because of the, as the book was saying, it's like you don't like to be challenged, but you like to tell people what to do. And when you don't, and it's just in your energy because you rule the first house. So you like to be first. You like to be in charge. And when that's challenged, you can sometimes go overboard with trying to get your point across and come off as sort of headstrong. Now, this can work for you, but it also can work against you. And as an Aries, as you go through this life, you start to figure that out. Times you've done things you can't take back. You went overboard because of your anger, being very childish. And then other times you trailblazed in that adolescent energy, like fearless, and it worked out amazing for you. So it's both. It's that figuring it out along the way, making mistakes. But I feel like just like a child, when you make a mistake, sometimes you don't take accountability for it. You just want to hurry up and move on from it. And that's why people can see you as a trailblazer, but you also can leave a lot of damage in the path behind you. And I see that you don't want to revisit that because it will make you have to take accountability. And that's something that's not your strong suit. That's your strong power is in moving forward, not necessarily being held accountable for past decisions or past behavior. So that works amazing for you in some areas of your life, but it also hinders you in other areas of your life. All right, so I'm going to pull from the Hidden Truth Tarot deck. This is masculine, divine masculine, and divine feminine energy. So we're going to get into like your love life, see what's going on with that energy. These are general. Take what applies to you and leave the rest. I am in a committed relationship. I would do it all again. I am not financially stable. I want you back. I am not over you. Okay, so I feel the sexual tension. So Aries, there's a situation, it appears to be, there's a situation in your life where even though you may be in a new relationship, or you may be in a relationship, or someone else may be in a relationship, but they still are not quite over you. They haven't quite, even if they're with someone else, they think about you often. And this could have been a situation where maybe you both stepped out on your person, and they would do it all over again. They would. Whatever interaction that you all had, they have no regrets. They have no regrets. They would do it all over again because they just enjoyed being with you that much. It says, I'm not financially stable. So maybe this person is going through something financially. I feel like whoever this is, Aries, this may have been somebody where it was a one-time thing, you know, or maybe it was just very short-lived. I almost feel like they caught feelings more than you did. But whatever it is, they want you back. And they're not over you. I feel like you've kind of moved on. In a way, like how I just said, it's like you don't want to revisit the past. You're like, okay, that happened. You know, that's where we were. But now I've moved on. So this person is feeling the sexual tension, and maybe you're feeling it too. But I don't feel like you're necessarily in that energy of wanting to go back down memory lane with someone. Unless it benefits you. If it benefits you, then I feel like you would definitely rehash some of the past. But if it doesn't benefit you, I feel like you don't want to revisit that. You don't even want to talk about it. Okay, so let's see. I am in a committed relationship. Ooh, this wanted to come out. What is this? The Seven of Pentacles. So whoever this is in a relationship with somebody. And they're thinking about you like this. They have someone. They may even be married to someone. Maybe you all had a fling or something like that. But they're really thinking about how things were with you. They're in a long-term relationship. It says Seven of Pentacles. That could be, you know, trying to have that patience, investing into something long-term, hoping that it turns out well. The Hierophant, yeah. But I'm going to tell you something. I kind of feel like this person, they're with them by default. I almost feel like, Aries, if you wanted this person, you could literally take them from whoever they're with. They're just waiting for you to say, okay, we can be together. And they'll drop that person. They're using someone as like a placeholder almost, you know? Maybe the person wants them more than they want that person. So they have some sort of stability there with that person. They know that person really isn't going anywhere. And this may even be somebody who they're married to with that Hierophant card. Somebody who they're committed to. But it's like they would, if you say something, anything, they would risk it all to have another chance with you. I want to do it again. Four of Pentacles. And the Queen of Pentacles. This person wants to hold on to you. They're holding on to the memories of whatever interaction you all had. But they definitely want to hold on to you. And they want to save anything that you all have left. They feel like you are a damn good investment. And so they would do it again. They will risk it all for you. That's just how they feel. I am not financially stable. The Six of Cups here. And the King of Wands. So this person may be in some sort of energy right now where they're trying to kind of figure something out in their life. Maybe they're going through financial, maybe they're taking care of the other person financially. The other person who they're with or they're married to may not be working. So all of the bills might fall on them. Whereas with you, maybe you're financially stable and they feel like the life with you, because you have your own, everything wouldn't fall on them and things would be a little easier. But I do feel like they also kind of get their ego stroked with whoever they're with, because that person does depend on them. So, in some sort of weird way, even if their financial status isn't the best, they almost kind of like the fact that somebody is depending on them and they can sort of blame this person for the hard times. But this just makes them desire you even more, because it's like, oh, okay, this Aries is financially stable, or they don't have to depend on me so much. So I don't know who you were dealing with, but this person kind of, it's almost as if they keep this person around again as a play, whoever they're with, they keep them around as a placeholder and someone who strokes their ego, because the person sort of depends on them. But they love the fact that you don't need them. So this person, I don't, okay. I want you back. Two of Wands, and King of Swords. I kind of feel like whoever they're with, since the person depends on them, again, I almost feel like they sort of kind of like, that's like emotional abuse. It's like, okay, you need me so I can deal with this Aries whenever this Aries want to deal with me. They want to travel with you somewhere. They want to possibly go out of town. I feel like this person loves how direct you are when you speak with them. They don't have to figure out what you're thinking, how you feel, anything. You just come out and say how you feel, and they can be direct with you, and you're not going to wear your feelings on your sleeve. And I feel like that it kind of excites this person. It makes them feel good, like they're dealing with a headstrong type person. Whereas I kind of feel like the person who they're in some sort of relationship with may be a little um passive or something, because they have to depend on this person, or they choose to depend on that person or something. You know, I am not over you. Knight of Pentacles and the Magician. So this person is really kind of trying to put a plan into place to manifest you back. Or they're trying to figure out what words they can use or what actions they can put into place to kind of get you back with them. I feel like this is somebody who wants you bad, but you hold all the cards in this connection. Again, maybe this was just something that was short-lived between you all. May have been a few months, maybe even a year or two. But they are really in some sort of energy here where they're kind of like, damn, I'm with somebody, but they're dependent on me and they stroke my ego because they need me. But I love your ambition. I love your drive. I love how headstrong you are. I love how much you don't need me. So they like having the best of both worlds, because I feel like to be with you all the time, this person may be a little even intimidated because they know you don't really need them. So I feel like this is why they keep needy people around them, depending on them, because it kind of, where you don't stroke their ego, the needy people do. You know? Four of Swords here. So I do feel like with the sexual, I feel the sexual tension and that Four of Swords there. I do feel like things have slowed down. Your emotions for this person have slowed down. Something has kind of went its way, the way that I kind of feel like you directed this. You stopped sleeping with them when you wanted to. You can start sleeping with them when you want to. I even feel like when they're with someone who they're either married to or in some sort of committed relationship with, they fantasize about you while they're sleeping with that person. I do. I see that. They really, the sexual tension when it's like they're frustrated that they can't have you. But then when they do have you, they feel a little intimidated by you. So again, they got to keep kind of like people with them who aren't going to really challenge them the way that you do, or they keep people around them who make them feel like they're always needed. Okay, so I'm just going to pull a card for the South Node and the North Node for you. I want to see what's coming out with the South Node and the North Node. Some past energy. This is just South Node is the past, North Node is the future. The past is maybe you feel like you moved too fast with this person and you may have some sort of regrets. That's the past. Maybe you feel like you moved in haste. Maybe you have some sort of regrets about how things went. Maybe you wish you wouldn't have got involved with them, or you would have invested into someone else, or I don't know. Let's see what the future energy is. The Devil energy. And Five of Wands. So there's a lot of toxicity in your future. I'm not sure what this is about. A Capricorn or a Leo may be significant. But there's a lot of control and almost like I see a power struggle. A lot of power. You know, everybody wants to be in control of a situation. And remember, I spoke on, you know, when people challenge you, that's when you can kind of like have a knee-jerk reaction when they try to tell you what to do, and you go into, I'm first, I rule the first house, it's my way, it got to be this way. And this is where some people see you as toxic and controlling and combative. But I also feel like this is how you see people who do not go along with what you feel as though is right. And so, Aries, all I could do is say, try not to have knee-jerk reactions and let your anger get the best of you, because it can cause a lot of conflict around you. And you could be perceived as toxic or very controlling or manipulative or obsessed with having control. Okay, so be careful about that with that future energy there. At the bottom of the deck, you have the Seven of Pentacles. It does look like you will be investing into something. And then I want to see what the Sun and the Moon card is about. It does look like you will be taking the time to make some sort of investment. This could be into yourself. It could be into business. Maybe you're gambling, taking a chance on something. What is the Moon card about? Bad health. So some of you all need to get your health checked. You may need to, there may be something hidden. This could be stress, or maybe you're just kind of, you know, going at things too much. Maybe you just need to take a break. You know, this is this person, I mean, it's like they may need to, maybe you're just pushing yourself too much. You just kind of need to take a breather. You know, have a moment to, there may be some sort of underlying issue there due to stress. So just take a moment out if you need to. Don't let your anger make your blood pressure go too high, you know? because you're frustrated with the situation. But let's see what the Sun card is about. Let's see what the Sun card is about. Despair. So I do see there's something here, Aries, where I kind of feel like you're being honest with yourself. You don't like to go down memory lane and focus on the past a lot. You really don't. But you are being honest with yourself about some things that you feel like are who you are at your core. You want something to get better, but I do feel like something is coming out. It's almost like you can't deny it. It's coming to the surface. It's like right in your face, and it's making you deal with it. And this could definitely be a situation from the past that's kind of like rearing its ugly head. It may have something to do with how you dealt with situations in your life from the past. Maybe you wanted to move on so quickly from it because you felt like if you don't deal with it, you move on from it, it will never bother you or whatever. But I kind of feel like there are things in your life that until you deal with them, they're not going away. And they're just going to keep coming up in certain areas of your life until you get to the root of something and be honest with yourself. Because that's where you get out of this despair energy. Maybe you feel like people weren't loyal to you, or people are saying you weren't loyal to them. But whatever this is, this Sun card here speaks of you definitely being able to get that clarity that you need to bring in true happiness. Not happiness of, oh, okay, I got a nice body and it just brings me a lot of attention. That's shallow happiness. Not happiness like, oh, I got all of these things, but my relationship is in shambles. That's shallow happiness. You're being encouraged now by the universe to get to the core of a situation that has to do with your self-image, your identity, who you are at your core, and to deal with something so you don't have to keep being in these kind of situations where you got your head in your hand and, all feeling in despair. You're questioning people's loyalty or they're questioning yours. And, something keep arising and the reason it keeps happening is because you're not dealing with it in the way you should deal with it. You just keep trying to hurry up and move forward. I don't want to deal with it. I'm past that. I don't deal with the past. I'm going to keep moving forward. And it just keeps coming up. Because this is a karmic cycle that has to be dealt with, or you're going to keep repeating it. At the bottom of the deck, you have gifts. So there's a gift coming from the universe or from someone. This is a very, very good card to end your reading with. Well, this is like relationship, love, whatever. So we're going to get into the financial part of your reading, starting out with this gift. And because these are more relationship based, I'm just going to set these to the side. And again, we're going to get more into what this gift is about. Because you have some sort of gift, and this is the financial part of your reading. So you may be hearing about like getting some good news about something coming in. And I'm just shuffling these because I'm about to pull them to the side for a quick moment. So let's see, what is this gift for my Aries? Something may be This could be a gift from the universe. This could be a gift from family. This may be a gift. Maybe even you're giving a gift to someone. Okay, the Devil, a Capricorn, could be significant because it keeps coming up. Knight of Swords is here. And the Seven of Wands is here. So there's an energy where I feel like you're going to have to take control of something. And you can do this, Aries. Like this is like you rule the first house. There's something that you have to, it's almost like you're going to have to seize the moment. You're going to have to take control of a situation if you want to see the change that you want. The Seven of Wands speaks of having the upper hand in a situation and people kind of coming for your spot or sending a lot of negative energy your way. And it could be pertaining to something that you're either getting or something that you're giving. It's like people see you have the upper hand in something. And so there are some challenges coming your way. You have the Four of Pentacles here. Yeah, so that Four of Pentacles can speak of holding on to wealth, but it also could speak of like greed. It could speak of holding on to grudges. So there's something pertaining your finances. And I do feel like this is a time for you to kind of hold on to your finances. I feel like this is a time where some challenging things may be coming your way. You may be needing to take advantage of a situation as soon as possible so you can hold on to something, because there looks to be something coming your way with the Seven of Wands, kind of a challenge, like obstacles you're going to have to defeat, but you are going to see where you have the upper hand though. And I do feel like this is going to be a time where you need to save some money. Queen of Pentacles here with the Devil card. Yeah. Six of Cups, King of Wands, and Two of Wands. So there's a situation coming up where you're going to have to decide on, and you got the Nine of Wands, you're going to have to be resilient through this. And there's a situation coming up where you're going to be at a crossroads on what you should give, who you should give something to. Should you keep something from someone or should you give it to them? Or who? It's like you're going to have to make a choice. I feel like with the Seven of Wands crowning this King of Wands, you're going to be victorious in some sort of choice or winning some sort of battle. It's like you're having to deal with a number of things all at the same time, but you are going to almost showcase that you can handle these challenges. Even though you're in that Nine of Wands energy of having to be resilient. It's frustrating that you got to go through this, but it's like the energy, the universe must feel like you can handle it if this is being put before you. So you may just be dealing with a number of financial challenges. But I kind of see you overcoming something though. So this is why you're being encouraged to save your money. So when these challenges come, you kind of have enough to work with. And then you have the Knight of Swords that's crowning the Six of Cups here. And that Knight of Swords can speak of being brutally honest, or it could also speak of like facts, paperwork, legal paperwork. Six of Cups, you want to be happy about a situation here. You may be finally getting something that you've been trying to get for a long time. Something you've been hoping it was going to work out. The Devil card is crowning the Queen of Pentacles. A Capricorn and a Virgo may be significant here. Let me see. What's the devil card? Yeah, Six of Pentacles. Some sort of generosity. But it's connected to... It's almost like some generosity is coming with strings attached. Either you're giving to someone in their time of need, and it's kind of making it, maybe you're doing this publicly and people are looking at it like, oh, that's your way to control people, or vice versa. Somebody may be giving to you publicly and you're feeling like it's with strings attached, and the only reason they're doing something publicly is for clout. Queen of Pentacles here with this Ace of Pentacles. So there's an offer coming in out of the blue. Either you're giving something to a Virgo or a Virgo is giving something to you. But someone may be saying this is you're doing something out of clout, or you're not doing it for the right reasons, or they're giving you something and they're doing it publicly. And it's like for everyone to see, or something like that. Knight of Swords, King of Cups. There may have been some sort of, the King of Cups is like a Pisces energy. And with that Knight of Swords, maybe you feel like you needed to seize a moment or hurry up and do something, but there also could be some sort of disagreement, some challenges or changes that something needs to heal in a situation. Why is that Six of Cups there? The Tower moment. So there's some sort of significant change that needs to take place, some sort of growth. If you want some level of happiness, there has to be a rebuilding of sorts. And I feel like, I don't know whether you went into business with someone. I don't know whether you gave to someone, but there's some challenges around your money and who you're giving to or who is giving to you. Seven of Wands, the Ten of Wands here. Wow. Nine of Wands. I don't know what the heck you going through, Aries. It's like all of these challenges are in your life. I almost feel like you're failing to see some. Maybe you don't want to admit to how hard something is or how burdened you are. It's almost like you want to show everybody how strong you can be, how much you can do on your own or something. And this could even be financially. King of Wands, the Emperor. Aries, this is your energy. King of Wands. So it's like you can handle a lot. That's in this reading, that cannot even be. Maybe you just have the resources where you can take on a lot of financial responsibility. But that, to me, in this reading, it looks like just because you can take on so much responsibility don't mean you should. Because I feel like something is coming where you need to really save. Maybe you're not seeing how much you're taking on right now. Maybe you're giving to people. Maybe you came into some windfall and you're giving to people. But I feel like if you're doing that, you're going to need that money later on. I said you're at some sort of crossroads. I feel like you give to some people, but you don't give to others. And I feel like the people who you're giving to, are not going to be able to reciprocate this. Maybe you're giving because it makes you look good to the public. I don't know. But I do feel like, why is this Four of Pentacles there? The Queen of Cups. Yeah, I do see you're giving out of the kindness of your heart, but you're being encouraged to save something. Maybe you don't need to let people know everything that you have. Because as much as if you tell everybody, like just say if you got a family and people going through this, going through that, if you don't have any money, you're not even going to be an option of a person they're going to go to ask for help. But if they think you got something, they're going to go to you. Oh, I gotta pay for this. I gotta do that. This is coming up. That's coming out. I need help with this. I need. And now you are the walking ATM machine, and that may make you feel good. That may stroke your ego a little bit. To feel needed by so many people and being able to even solve so many people's problems. But something is coming up. I see it. Because it's almost like you're taking on more than you should take on. Even if you can handle it, you shouldn't be handling all of that. So you're being encouraged to save something for yourself. The Strength card here and the Two of Wands here. So you may have to tell someone no, even if you have it. I almost feel like you need to keep it to yourself. You need to kind of tell, maybe this is someone who you were very giving to, maybe you came into a windfall and you were just like, here, 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 here. I kind of feel like if you have a second windfall, or if you kind of need to keep that quiet. Because as soon as you get something, I kind of feel like people are waiting for you to solve their financial woes. Page of Cups, you may have some sort of communication, or you may need a listening ear or something like that. You may need to talk to somebody. This may be a Pisces. It could be a younger Pisces too. Maybe you're talking to someone who you feel like can kind of understand what you're going through. They may be able to kind of be a listening ear for you. Somebody who isn't looking to take from you. Somebody who isn't looking to, let me see what you got. Can I get this? Can I borrow that? Can it, all of that. But somebody who sincerely really love you for who you are. So let's see what else is coming out for you, Aries, financially. Yeah, I feel like you need to hold on to some money that's coming, because something else, it's like people are almost expecting for you to constantly give to them or something. Okay, let's see North Node and South Node. What's going on with this South Node past energy here? Family room. This could even be your family. Maybe you had some sort of huge falling out with another Aries, a Scorpio, a Pisces, or maybe or an air sign or something in the past. It says family room. And then let's look at the North. No, what's in the future? So maybe there's some sort of need to rebuild from it. So there's some healing that has to take place with your family or something due to a Tower moment. Okay, maybe this could be a family member or something like that. North Node, distant horizon. So you will be picking up, some of you all will be relocating, moving, or I feel like you're going to be moving on from a situation. There's some clarity coming in. I almost feel like this is like that Ace of Swords type energy. It's almost like some clarity is coming in to kind of, ease your mind or to make things a little bit better for you. I feel like you're going to wind up seeing something clearly. And then let's look at And this could be like the financial part where you're kind of seeing that you're taking on way too much for people. You're kind of throwing on that cake, keep running and saving them. And if they didn't know that you had something, how would their problems get fixed? They would have to find a way to fix them problems themselves, right? So I kind of feel like you're seeing something where you're going to kind of keep something to yourself. You know, why is this moon card here? Why is the moon card here? Why is the moon card here? Mature woman. Again, a Virgo keep coming up. There's something hidden, or you need to trust your intuition with a Virgo. Maybe you and a Virgo are kind of hiding something about money. Maybe it's a plan you all are putting into place financially. Maybe you all can get some money financially. Maybe it's a business you're putting in together, or it's just a plan you're putting into place, but you're kind of keeping it hidden, out of sight, away from everybody. A lump sum of money or some sort of windfall or large investment is around this, but it's around the devil energy. A Capricorn may be significant as well. Yeah, Virgo, Taurus may be significant. The moon card could be Cancer or Pisces energy. They may be significant as well. Okay, and then let's see. There may be some sort of long-term or large investment or something. Some sort of act of kindness. But that's perception. Something is hidden. Something is an illusion. But it's going to come out. It's going to come to the forefront. It's like whatever that was hidden is going to come out. This may be you and somebody going into business together and you're not saying anything right now. And then after you get everything, you invest into whatever you even invested into, then you're finally coming out. It's like you don't want to reveal something too soon. Or if this was something that you all tried to hide, it's going to come out naturally anyway. Or something like that. But anyway, why is the sun card here? Pathway. Yeah, something is about to be lit up. And I feel like it's going to be, your pathway is going to become a little clearer too. But this has a lot to do with you telling people no. Or not even revealing what you have. Because it's like, I almost feel like I ain't trying to, Aries, as soon as somebody find out you got something, damn. Bills got to be paid, and what in the world would they do? Their car then broke down there, and the car riding on one wheel. Damn. They need surgery. It's like people got a whole list of stuff that they just waiting for you to come solve their problems because they feel like you got it. So it's like your pathway is about to be opened up on how you can move differently in the future when it comes to you saving enough for yourself and not revealing what you have. Maybe you made the mistake of telling people what you had, and it may have made you feel good. Maybe you gave people money. Maybe you kind of, looked out for them, didn't want to tell anybody. Maybe you did tell people, who knows? But whatever it is, I kind of feel like you're going to move differently in the future when it comes to your finances. You're getting clarity, and this is what's really going to make you happy, that you don't have to tell everybody what you have. Oh my goodness. Great fortune. When you got the gift and the great fortune, you got a windfall coming in, Aries. You got something coming in. These two cards together mean a financial windfall coming. This is what I'm saying. You better keep your mouth shut. You got some money coming. You better keep your mouth shut. Because I'm telling you now, shoot, you can be sleeping beside somebody who be looking to rob you. I'm trying to tell you. Shoot, they out here telling everybody what you got. Family. You better keep your mouth shut. You got some sort of windfall coming in. You may be talking to someone too that has like just needing somebody to talk to about, kind of get you through some problems or something like that. Maybe some challenging times you were facing. I kind of feel like you need to kind of resolve some issues or something. Maybe you feel like people around you only because of what you have, you know, in some sort of situation. So, all right, Aries, that is your reading. I tried to do it pretty long. That is for June the 25th into July the 1st, but it can go beyond July the 1st, okay? Because the readings could be past, present, and future. All right, so that's your love, that's your finances. Hope you really enjoy the reading and hope that you got some sort of something out of it. But it does look like you will be having a windfall. I knew it was something else I meant to do. The final to close out the reading, I want to do some angel cards for you. Just some angel messages. Now, sometimes it makes sense to us, sometimes it don't with these angel messages. So you may want to ask a question. Maybe you got more than one question you want to ask, but we'll see. Let go. So it's time for you to let go of something, possibly someone. Forgiveness. Maybe you need to let go of a grudge, have some sort of forgiveness. Peaceful resolution. A peaceful resolution needs to come to a situation. Okay. So those are your messages from Angel. Let go of something, have forgiveness, forgive someone, forgive yourself. And a peaceful resolution will be coming to a situation. Ask your angels, look. All right, that's your message, Aries. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit that like, share, and subscribe button for me. Show my channel some love. I'm sending love right back to you all. Go check out my Star Spot. We're on the Star Spot channel. Go check out my Spiritual Liaison 123 channel for everything Pisces, okay? All right, talk with you, beautiful Aries, another time.